The Minneapolis homeless encampment that became the scene of the latest mass shooting is cleared tonight and being held by police. This morning, city crews started dismantling the encampment that sits on private property. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Julie Nelson. Authorities cleared the encampment just hours after 7 people were shot there, marking the second mass shooting in Minneapolis in the span of 12 hours. All of this started yesterday when 5 people were hurt in a shooting near the Lake Street Metro Transit Station. Then, late last night, about 2 miles away, the second shooting. MPD says they're looking for suspects in both shootings. This afternoon, city leaders talked about the history of crime and violence at that particular encampment. Lou Raguse joins us now with details. Lou?
Julie, city officials plan to ask for a court order tomorrow to prevent the landowner from continuing to use this lot as a homeless encampment. But he tells us that as soon as he can, he will move the people back over there. As the city cleans up the trash and drug needles at the homeless encampment a block away from her home, one night after 7 people were wounded by gunfire, Carrie Thomas feels relief.
There's too many kids in this neighborhood right next to a school. Very unsafe for any child.
Until the mass shooting, the city was unable to close down the encampment because it's on private land, hosted by owner Hamoudi Sabri. Do you feel any responsibility for what happened in light of hosting the encampment here?
Absolutely not.
Sabri says he did it for humanitarian reasons and because he thinks the city isn't doing enough to help the homeless. And he has no plans to stop what he's doing.
We're going right back right now. That's what I'm here for.
Did he put the neighborhood in danger?
Absolutely. I understand from the compassion standpoint that you want to help, but you're enabling people to continuously use their drugs and have a lifestyle that is not safe.
Carrie's viewpoint is shaped by personal experience.
I have full custody of my 2 grandchildren because both parents are addicts.
And her viewpoint is aligned with Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey.
When you set up a homeless encampment, it becomes an open market for drugs.
Frey says there's nothing humanitarian about an encampment, which is dangerous for the neighborhood and the people staying there.
If they're not closed by us, almost every single time they're closed either by a significant shooting or literally an explosion.
As this encampment on Lake Street and 28th Avenue is closed, 2 of the 7 people shot are in grave condition. Now, city officials tell us that at times there are up to 75 people at this homeless encampment refusing help from city workers who went there to offer it. After the shooting, there were 30 remaining at the encampment. Only one of them accepted help from the city. Now, this issue tomorrow, it's a temporary restraining order that the city's asking a judge to issue that would prevent the owner from using it as an encampment with the threat of being arrested if he does. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Lou.